Hey folks, welcome to episode 3 of the TV event for Transformers Robots in Disguise. This episode is titled Pretzel Logic. Now, I've had to make forewords before about the episode's quality, and I will have to do that this time as well, because this episode was actually recorded via mobile phone. So the audio and visual quality will be lower than normal, but hey, it's nice that I got to see the episode at all. And actually, the episode was recorded and uploaded online by a subscriber of mine and a guy who's got a successful YouTube channel in his own right. In fact, it's got thousands more subscribers than I do. Sean TF1967. Thank you, Sean, for recording and uploading this episode. So, let's go to the Daily Motion site and watch this episode. Pretzel Logic. Let's go. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that bloom. I have to turn it way up.
Hello? Is this thing on?
Yes. Grimlock, we are communicating via FaceTime. That is why the quality is like this.
Find old Cybertronian relics, but I'm all by myself on this mountain, and I don't think there's anything here for these scavengers, do you know?
Except for those tourists up there in that castle who are screaming at me. Oh, they're taking pictures. And now they're taking selfies.
We don't want these cons getting their hands on some ancient weapon or bomb that's...
We had decades to dig up these relics, and yet there's still tons of them around. That's what you get when you only have 5 people. Actually, it occurred to me just yesterday, they probably had more than 6 people when they first landed, presumably in the 80s. Cliffjumper wasn't their first casualty on Earth, I'm willing to bet.
By the time we finish this, fix it. Any word on Optimus's arrival? We could use the help.
No word yet, Lieutenant.
I think he stopped at Conventia. Got some stickers.
Given this morning's incident, Grim, I thought it best to restrict you to one mission.
What happened this morning?
But you know what happened this morning was an accident.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
And I appreciate that, but there've been a lot of sorries lately, so let's just take it one
Is it
mission
too
at a
late
time,
now to say I'm
okay?
sorry? Yes!
Bumblebee
Okay.
out.
When my dad hears that song on the radio, that's his exact reaction. Is it too late now to say I'm sorry? Yeah. This. Avalanche!
It was a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm not allowed to make one stupid mistake.
It was what he did this morning in, like, the scene before the opening, because Sean mentioned that he cut the opening to save space on the phone. Oh, look, an avalanche. I was just kidding.
Good punch, my friend. The next boss that tries to attack you will surely think twice. Won't you come inside and have one of my pretzels? I sell them in the village. Come! Inside is much better than out here in the cold.
What is going on? This German monk came up to him and is offering him pretzels? That doesn't even sound real. If I told you that the new episode of Robots in Disguise had a German monk offering Grimlock pretzels, you would fucking lock me up. What is happening? Ooh.
No, it's true. I'm not really here. You only think you're seeing me. I'm a hallucination.
It's hallucination.
Halitosis. Maybe you're imagining me because you ate too many or whatever those are.
Hallucinogenic pretzels. All the monks eat them.
Business, but I would like to know your name.
It's Grimlock. I mean...
He's just chatting with this monk. What's happening?
Yes.
This isn't weird for you? Even a little bit?
I overheard part of your conversation before you punched my home. I know you meant no harm.
I live in this huge castle by myself.
I just get so...
That does great things to your sanity.
Exactly is frustrating you.
Then my boss totally overreacts every time I make a teeny mistake. Like this morning, I was helping some friends with a job, and I started my part just a little early. And messed things up just a smidge.
Smidge.
Are you sure the problem isn't that maybe you need to learn patience?
I guess maybe I do rush in without thinking so.
I gotta say, this is probably the first time ever that religion has been even implied in Transformers. Like, this is a monk. There's no getting around that. Like, we've had religion Transformers before, but, like, not actual religion, like Christianity.
Okay, patience. Can you teach me? Like, really, really fast.
I can teach you.
This is gung-ho guy ever. He's like, yep, robot dinosaur, okay.
Right now!
You see some weird things in confession. This one time, this robot with binocular eyes came in. Called himself Johnny Five. I love Louisa. Louisa loves me. When we ride on the merry-go-round.
Now you try. Remember, the dough wants to be a pretzel.
This is the most random thing I've ever seen. I did not think I would be seeing this today. I love he has lumps of dough big enough for Grimlock's giant robot hands.
I think I did that backwards.
Try again.
So Grimlock's hanging out with a
Stop
Baker monk.
pretending and do your part, Thermidor, and be quick about it.
I'm no swabby, you scallywag! Just because you stole me!
Oh my god, it's Jim Cummings again! Why do you keep making him voice crustaceans? He sounds like, that pirate guy from Clone Wars. What's his name? Like, he's using the exact voice for that pirate guy.
How's everything going there, Fix-It?
Not too badly, Lieutenant. Denny and Russell are just about finished cleaning up Grimlock's little mess. The scrapyard should be 100% in no time.
What was that?
Strike that.
I better check in with Grim. Patch me in, will you?
15 minutes.
Right away.
If the partition holds.
Grimlock, what's
You better
your-
make that 5.
Making pretzels with Brother Gunter.
He's making what with who?
I'm with you, Bumblebee. This is weird shit.
A bag of ball bearings. I don't even know how that one caught on fire.
I was pouring milk on it, just for fun, and it burst into flame.
I just don't think I'll ever get this right.
Friend Grimlock, do you really think I got this right on my first attempt? Or my second? Or my 100th? Of course not. But
Gentlemen, it has been said that I like war.
Patient.
Yes, because when you do,
I thought I'd make a Helsing reference last episode of Crispin Freeman was in the cast, but nope, it was this time with the German monk.
Either that was a very gross.
Oh, that is the Protestants again.
Right.
it felt like it came from the catacombs.
He puts on like a hockey mask. Time to go to war.
Just grab whatever it is you came for and get out of here.
Shut your oil hole, Triceratops.
The others said they ran into bots and wanted to capture them. I am not getting captured.
For this mission, I
He's got a weird voice. It sounds like the voice I make whenever I imitate a character in the show. Like this.
There it be.
What is it?
Claw Trap didn't know, but it registered great power on our scanning instruments. And I hope they're right.
I vow to go and lick it all over and then put it back. Nobody else will ever be able to touch it, whatever it is.
Brother Gunter, go back up.
Grimlock, wait. No one comes to this chamber because it is unstable. And if it
No
goes...
time.
We should probably mark it with a sign or something. But we're too busy making tons and tons of pretzels for the crowds of people that are here. No, there's no one here. What if you were like touring some like fancy medieval castle or a covenant or something in Europe, and then you walk in and you see this happening? That would be awesome. Oh! Walk it off, it's fine.
Now, we get what we came for.
Oh, the pretzels we can eat! Wait, why does he have the accent?
What in the name of the Sargassoid Sea?
Now that I have retrieved my tools from upstairs, I am giving you both one chance to leave.
Brother Gunter, get out!
Not
Or I will summon the power of Jesus on you! I will do it!
burglars. Even unusual looking ones.
This is the most gung-ho person in the world. What has happened in this man's life to make him see a giant robot blue lobster and be like, get out, I'm making pretzels.
Now you poor excuse for a bilge pop.
A what? All these Decepticons talk funny. Remember how in Transformers Cybertron, all the Autobots have different accents to mask the fact that they have the same personality? You're about to shoot a monk? Look, I have no concept of what a monk is, but like, dude, not cool. Ah, my holy spine! Also, Friar Tuck. Hello, Friar Tuck. How did that wedding you had go?
Wait. Slow down. B, we got a problem. Hey!
I don't want to hurt you. Stand down and we'll be...
Well, good thing you didn't then, tiny little Littlefoot guy. I know Littlefoot wasn't a Triceratops. Fuck you. The beacon? Oh no, it's
I feel like I could take on a whole fleet.
with my giant claw.
Oh, claw trap. I'm going to enjoy presenting you with this prize, so I am. After I...
The reason pirates talk like that in media, I think there was like one specific actor in a production of maybe it was Treasure Island who had that accent, and it was so iconic that like since then every fictional pirate has that accent, even though pirates came from all over the world and would have a wide range of accents and languages. Wrangle that dinosaur. You know you want to. It's quicker than you expect Triceratops to be. Dino gun! With a shield on it. It's pretty awesome. I like that, like, wee music that starts whenever the minicons take over someone's body.
Cut it out! Cut it out! Cut it out! Your voice was in my head.
How did you resist me?
So Grimlock has the strongest willpower on the team? How weird. Your voice was in my head, saying, meow, 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 meow.
Is everyone all right, Grimlock?
No! What is that?
Robots in disguise, Grimlock. Robots in disguise.
But he offered me pretzels, and his accent makes me giggle.
I've a turnover that I've seen you.
Brother Gunter's cool, B. We can trust him.
Whack.
You be so sure. Yeah. Okay. Hey, back to business.
Seriously? That's all you need? This is God. This guy's cool.
You tried to tell me the room was unstable.
Never think about the pretzels you have already baked, Grimlock. Only
Even though I will be feeling them for several weeks. Bathroom! Maybe we should make sure he keeps a vow of silence.
Come on, team. We've got some ground to make up.
Shouldn't we wait for Grimlock?
We can't risk the con getting away. Grim will catch up.
Like, whatever, man. Just let him hang out with his new Catholic friend. It's fine.
Company coming.
Set out the biscuits and sesame cake.
Come in, you mutinous dog.
A poor loser's just a loser, Thermidor.
Why does Clawtrap talk like a character from Cars? Kichiga.
But your ground bridge on your ship shorted out. We're working on fixing it. This ship is the biggest piece of junk in the galaxy. Surprised we're even keep the comp.
You're on the Millennium Falcon? Hello? Clawtrap? Can you hear me now? Hello? This will help me see better.
Hey, hold back! I fought those guys! I can help! Be quick, but don't hurry.
I think...
Quick, but don't
Oh,
hurry.
right. Can't hurry down the side of a mountain. That would be bad. Oh, dear. It's fine.
I am unharmed. Continue pursuit.
Transform, get off the tree, then get off, then transform again and drive. This is not difficult. 'Cause that scares me. It fills me with existential dread.
Let's go back to arguing.
Yeah, why mess with a proven formula?
Because it's lame and I hate it. Lampshading that we do the same thing all the time makes it okay that we do the same thing all the time. No. Doesn't. I think how cars can basically just fly like paper airplanes. They just woo! Cars don't really have the any lift. They are aerodynamic because they'll be able to cut through the air when they're driving to go fast, but they can't stay up in the air. What do you think he is? A cop or something? Oh. Sorry.
You're going down, Decepticon.
Ah! Ski lift!
I don't think so, Autobot. In fact, if you take one step closer, it's gonna be a whole lot of squishies going down.
Huh?
Huh. That was a nice dynamic shot. High frame rate.
You're just gonna make it worse for yourself, Decepticon.
And people pointing out the window was like, look, giant robots. And they're like, I don't care. I'm here to see the Pretzel Monk. The Pretzel Monk!
Don't rush in. Wait for me. We'll take them together.
What did I just say? Damn it, if only I could communicate with you long range somehow. Oh.
What are you doing? You've won! No one else needs to get hurt.
That Autobot has partners, remember? And they'll be after me soon enough. Unless they're busy with a different problem. Any other objections?
Yeah, your beard is gross. Come on, don't let him do it. Oh, Grimlock intervened. Thanks for saving the day so I didn't have to. Doing nothing wins the day again.
Lobster!
I found one.
Don't let it out of your sight.
Oh!
With any luck, it will lead us to the other.
There's just nowhere. They're just gonna slip that in oh yeah, we'll just have this guy I've never seen before and he's on the phone with Stark. Well, there's other thing. Maybe no one will notice. Fuck you, I noticed. I noticed.
You want a Dinobot destroyed, right? Do it yourself.
Whoa. Now tell me I be pretty. Tell me.
And once I'm done with him, Minicon, I'm gonna twist you into a sheepshank knot.
I don't know what that is, but I'm scared anyway.
Pretzel.
The monkey's fist. The monkey's chain. The monkey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Excuse me.
Sorry to keep you.
Yeah. He's pretty dumb if he didn't figure out that was a deliberate stalling tactic.
Be patient.
Stillness. Then strike! You don't have to fight him. You just have to kill him. Bitch! Tell me I'm pretty.
You wanted to be a pretzel.
What?
Did we win?
Nah, I win. You lost. But I won. He's so cute. He's like a doggy. Yeah!
No, don't let them.
Why'd you stop talking? You said don't let them and then you stopped. Well, we found the relic.
Well, it's not a total loss. The criminals got away, but we saved the artifact.
I'm not so sure that Minicon is a bad bot, B. He wasn't on our side.
Alliteration.
He didn't seem
Bad
crazy
bot,
about
B.
that Decepticon either.
I hope you're right. But let's not jump to any...
All the mini-cons are cool.
That mini-con...
They hang out with bad people.
We can't afford to let our guard down.
Because they're running from Starscream, apparently. And that other guy. Who cares about that guy? He was on the phone with Starscream!
Walk us through it, big guy. How did you single-handedly beat those scavengers?
I guess I finally learned some patience.
I'd say you learned it pretty well. What, is there some kind of secret patience academy?
Also, I believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost and the transubstantiation of the Eucharist. Okay, Grimlock, I'm not even gonna ask.
That one catch on fire.
I was pondering that myself. Don't worry about it.
The last pretzel has already been paid. Think only about the next one.
The mystical bread-making scene. Are we sure this isn't a Disney movie?
The dough wants to be a pretzel. It wants to be a pretzel.
So take a bite of this silver sandwich, and,
I think I did that backwards.
why do these robots keep making the exact same mistakes? Catching it on fire, dumping the whole bowl on it? I mean, what? Okay, so you can verify this later, but what I'm guessing I missed is that probably there was a scene in the opening where Grimlock fucked up somehow and it caused a problem with the base. Then the opening happened, and then it cut to them on all their different missions and Grimlock and the castle in Germany. This episode was weird. It was weird in a very entertaining way that there's just a human who's a member of the clergy, and he's just totally okay with robot dinosaurs. I guess it's just that Christian tolerance. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. Okay, my computer's freaking out. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, Starscream! Okay, so, actually, I love how, like, quickly they slip that in. Like, there's been this ongoing thread about there's something after the minicons. They're running from something. And then just without any build-up, it turns out there's another Decepticon watching them, and he's communicating with Starscream. And I think it's a really, really smart choice to have Starscream make his debut voice only, because Steve Blum's voice acting is like one of the like main things that we love about this version of Starscream. It's a very distinctive voice. I remember before Prime aired, like there was like a panel where they were like, after Steve Blum had been announced as Starscream, they're like, Steve Blum, what kind of voice are you gonna do for Starscream? And he's like, well, I'm not allowed to actually say anything from the show, but he went, Starscream's going to be a bit different than you've heard before. And the whole crowd, like, went wild because it just sounded so good. And, like, it's such a distinctive voice and such a great voice actor, then having it just be on the phone is great. And it gives build up for what he's going to look like when he does debut, which, I kind of know what he looks like already because it was on the toy and everything, but yeah, you know, it's still cool. It's still cool. Okay, but the actual antagonist, I didn't actually catch their names this time because the audio quality was bad, but basically for these two, we've seen the same formula we've seen in the previous two episodes. The bigger Decepticon is greedy and wants stuff, and the smaller Decepticon is going along with it only because he feels like he has to, but he isn't actually bad himself. And I think 3 is the max they could do this formula. Probably they'll break it up next episode, and I do want to say having 2 groups of antagonists who are at opposition with each other is more interesting than the last 2 seasons where we had we had, like, technically 2 groups of antagonists, but one group was always working within the smaller group, and a Starscream-like arrangement, whereas these two, they're 2 antagonistic forces. We did get a little bit of extra intrigue with, apparently the Minicon's body control power doesn't work on Grimlock. We haven't been told why that is, but, this is kind of a surreal episode that I really enjoyed. So, see you next week for the final 3 episodes of the TV special, and I hope you enjoy the last episode, Worthy Tomorrow, but don't spoil it for me, shh. So, this is Dragon Keeper 96600, signing off.